Okay, this recording is going to be part 2, and in part 2 we're going to add the JavaScript code so the tree and hedge trimming choices are included in the calculation. And also we're going to add the radio button and the JavaScript to calculate payments for the 2-year contract. So basically we're going to, if we go back to our where we left off, we see that for example, pest control, we can have pest control, we can have lawn maintenance and pest control appear, but when we add tree and hedge trimming, it does not add to the table down here. Also, there's not a radio button for 2 years. So in this video, we're going to add those things. So let's switch over to the code, and we're going to have to take a look at this and understand the JavaScript a little bit better. First of all, why don't we add the radio button at the bottom just so we get that there. That'll familiarize ourselves a little bit. And it looks like that involves, this is the 1 year. And I'm going to copy and paste that radio button for 24 months and go here. And so I'm going to change this to 24. I bet that works. And change this one to 24 months. Calculate summary, this would be 2 years. And then let's go up here and start looking at the code. Okay, here this sets the service. When you check off a service checkbox, that would be one of these. You want to make sure that when it's unchecked, everything's cleared. That's what that does. Make sure that sets them all the false, calculates a summary. This sets options. I think I may have explained that earlier. But here we've got, this is where we calculate the summary. We've got a zero choice, I need to add a 24 month. So I'm going to copy this and paste it here. And make this 24. So this sets the value of choice, which is the number of months, to 24. Now let's go further down and we see this is where the case, each case is processed, and this is for case 0 does it for 1 month, case 6 does it for 6 months. Oh, I see, there's a function here. This function, these are the parameters to the compute function. And the compute function returns the schedule, which would be a table. And so the schedule is the table of that contains the information. So let me show you that here. If we scroll down and we check a few things, I can shrink this up. If we select this and this is the schedule. This is what's returned, the gray part. And so the compute takes the weeks. Second parameter is how many half months there are. Third parameter is how many months there are. The fourth is the number of half years, number of years, and the discount. And so I'm going to do a 24-month here. So I'm going to copy this, paste it, and make this 24. And this is going to be for 2 years now. So that would be, I'm going to copy this comment as a note to myself. And so the weeks need to be 104, it'd be 2 years. And semi-months would be 48. And this would be 24. And semi-years would be 4. That's 4 half years. How many years? 2 years. And the discount would be 20%. 22. Okay, let's save this and see if this works. Save. And I can go back to my page here and refresh. And now, when we check off weekly service, that adds, check off 6 months. Now what happens if we check off pest control? And is this, this does not work yet. If we look back at our code, it looks like we're going to have to dive into this compute function. So that's down here. It brings in these parameters, and we see that first the compute function processes the lawn options, depending on which radio button is checked, and then it processes the pest options, but I don't see the tree options. That would go here. Okay, so the comment there helps me. So the pest options are very much like the tree options. If we go back and look at the assignment here, monthly is $35, twice a year is $75, and yearly is $150. And the only difference between pest control and tree trimming, it looks like, is the monthly fee, $25 instead of $35. So if we go back to our software and we have pasted in the tree on, let me just do this again. I'm copying this, copy, paste. Okay, here we go. So this is not pest monthly. I'm going to name this tree. I'm going to change all of the pests to trees. Replace. And I'm going to replace pest with tree. And let's see where this takes us. Replace. 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 We have to make sure we're not matching the whole word, and we should, I guess maybe we should match the case. Replace. Okay. So let's go back. And we have tree monthly, should be 25 times months, 75 times semi-years, and 150 times years. And let's see, that would be in the text right here. Okay, save. Let's look at it again. Refresh. Now we see it's 25. There's one more issue, and that is if somebody does order yearly service, just yearly service, and 2 years, it says, sorry, your order, you must order a weekly or monthly service to qualify for the 20% discount. That's not entirely true. We see that if we had a 1 year and we had twice a year service, then that qualifies. So the idea is that there has to be at least 2 events or 2 work days, spread out over a period of time for the discount to contract for more than 1. You're basically contracting for 2 or more to qualify for the discount. So we need to add we need to look in the code here to find where the discount qualifier is, and that is this right here. And we see that the way that works is starts out equaling false. If you sign up for a certain frequency of service, then you qualify for a discount. And for 24 months, once somebody signs up, if somebody signs up for a yearly service, or basically in this case it's really any service, then they sign up for 24 months, that should qualify as a discount. So I'm just going to copy this comment here. I made it easy for myself. I'm going to paste it, and this is the if statement that sets the discount qualifier equal to true. Now I think I need that here also. Okay, now let's see if this works. So I'm going to refresh this, and now when I check off even a yearly service here, and check off 2 years, I qualify for the discount. So anything qualifies for a discount if we sign up for 2 years. So I think this part is done.